I always see cat videos. So this
Something like that.
this one is the lady trying to wash the cat. The cat is going ballistic. Like, she's washing it up. Well, we're not going to Calhoun Falls. We are on our way to Sesquicentennial State Park outside of Columbia, South Carolina. Better known as Sesqui, because let's get real, Sesquicentennial is a mouthful. This being Labor Day weekend. Oh, yes, and anniversary weekend for us. Which was yesterday.
She lived with me for another year.
God help me.
Hey, she had her chance to escape and she blew it.
Did I?
Would that involve divorce lawyers? It wouldn't mean a lot to you about Calhoun Falls.
He got sick.
Probably had the Rona. I never tested myself because what was the point? I was sick. I was going to sweat it out no matter what. But anyway, it was probably the Rona. And yeah, we just couldn't go. But we got this. Kicking off yet another observance this weekend here in the deep American South. It is a religious holiday. It is the beginning of college football season.
Sure.
Really, not that that matters all that much to us. We're NFL people, but you know, you got to go with the flows.
So I'm going to my alma mater to go to a football game tomorrow.
We'll be doing that on the strip too. Don't know if you'll be able to see that though, the way they are by cameras and clear bags and all that jazz.
We might post a picture.
We'll sneak a few shots. But anyway, this is the trip. And a long weekend, because holiday weekend, so 2 full days at camp.
Yay.
We'll do some hiking of some sort. And who knows what else. You'll see it.
Stay tuned.
And here we are. Literally, and here we are. I mean, moments before I hit record, I put away the last piece of gear, put the hitch in the bin beneath the camper. This is Sesquicentennial State Park. This is Site 81. Let me make sure I'm not telling you wrong. It is Site 81. All right. Okay. Back in. Shortish back in. But amazingly, we kind of got it right the first try. Utilities a little bit farther away than I would like, but everything reached. Plenty of shade. That tree was a little bit of a concern when I was backing in, but it turned out not to be that big a deal. Access for everything, including ours. Dirt, camping area, fire pit awfully close to the camper. Picnic table that we can move. We all know I like that. Back here, enough room. Don't have to worry about banging into a tree. I don't know what's going on here, but oh well. Neighbors, a little bit closer than I would have thought they would have been looking at the park map on the website, but yeah, it'd be all right. There it is. Again, what time is it? It is 20 minutes till 7 as I'm speaking to you now. So of course we have to come up with supper, and I've got to finish getting gear out of him, all the camera gear and our clothes. So we'll finish setting up. We'll find some fun tomorrow. Show you around Sesquicentennial State Park. Sesquicentennial State Park. Say that 3 times fast. Bet you can't. And then, of course, we have the ball game tomorrow night. Maybe you'll get to come with us. And then we got all day Sunday. So, yay! It'll be fun. Check you later. And top of the morning to ya. We are going to pull over to the office and get our Ultimate Outsider guidebooks checked. Mark off another South Carolina State Park property. Woo-hoo. I'm being careful because this campground is kind of tight, and everybody is outside cooking their bacon, walking their dogs.
We are up and out before 10 o'clock, though.
Can you believe it?
Yay!
But we do it. There's a purpose. As we mentioned, we've got the football game this evening, so we know we have to leave like mid-afternoon to get over amongst the hubbub of the 80,000 people that'll be there. So we really don't have much of a day to be here. So we're trying to get our doings done while there's time to do it. We'll probably do our in-depth trail exploration, all that kind of jazz tomorrow, weather permitting.
Weather permitting, yes. As always.
But we'll show you the office. We'll show you whatever we see between here and the office, and whatever else happens. And we found the office. Get our books punched. One step closer to that free t-shirt someday.
Someday.
Someday, a long ways away. Yes. Ta-da! You have a steadier hand. I'll leave it to you.
Oh.
Done. All right. Wow. Okay, so much for all that. Had a couple of viewers spot us in there.
Yeah,
Always nice. Seems to be happening more often.
Yes.
The last several months, year or so.
Must be doing something.
You're doing something right.
Oh, and I don't, normally carry an eagle around. This is my school mascot, so have a new little
Her
treat.
work school, not
Yes.
not her alumni school, but her work school.
Right. No, alumni school is.
All right, let's look around. All right, while we're walking around and shooting B-roll and seeing what there is to see, we'll go ahead and tell you what little bit we know about Sesquicentennial State Park. I'm gonna say it right the first time eventually. Of course, minimum research, but we know that Sesqui is one of the original 16 Civilian Conservation Corps parks. 1937 is the date on all the t-shirts in there, so I'm guessing that was the establishing date. It was named Sesquicentennial, I think I said it right first time.
You did.
State Park in honor of the City of Columbia's incorporation. I guess 1937 was the 150th anniversary of the city's incorporation, so that's why when the city assumed it from the Civilian Conservation Corps, that was the reason for the name. I read that this is like the spot for the City of Columbia for dog walking. Like I've already seen a handful of them this morning. I'm sure there'll be herds of them. And I'm going to do you a little pan around. Lots of day use space, playgrounds, sidewalks, children, and the like. So let's walk around.
It's really nice paved.
And lack of research. I'm sure this body of water has a name. I don't know what it is.
But there's no swimming in it.
I do know that much. So it looks like that this day use area has, like right over here, these designated pads that, you know, with walkways too, and I guess you can reserve those.
Multiple playgrounds.
Yeah, well, right out of the front door of the park office, there's another pad, and I think we saw another couple of them over that direction.
We even met some friends here one time.
Oh yeah, eons ago.
We didn't camp. We just met them for the day.
Which one? I think when we booked this place, we kind of forgot about it.
Yeah.
Didn't realize we'd been here before. Let's see what this boathouse is all about. Bet they have boats there. Original construction. Fascinating. Yeah, let's take a look.
And there's all the...
Yeah, the boat rentals and such. Nice and quiet for Saturday morning, too. Alright, I guess the last thing we should check out in this mostly day use area is the splash pad. I believe this is the only splash pad of this sort in a South Carolina state park as of right now.
I don't know. We didn't do the research. Shocking.
I thought I'd read or heard that somewhere, but so forgive me if I'm wrong. You guys will it's the internet. You guys can find the right answer.
But there's no pool.
Yeah.
But there's... Oh, to be a kid again. Or at least a little kid. I'm a big kid.
Alright, so much for exploring the day use area. We've got, what's up, getting on 11 o'clock, I think? Yeah. So we will go back to the camper and do whatever we do for lunch and enjoy a couple of hours of lounging time before we got to do the hustle and bustle of 80,000 people at a football game, college football game.
Sold out football game.
Bear with us. I know it's not necessarily camping related, but hey, it's all about adventure, right? Hey, and this is an adventure, so you'll come along with us for that, and then tomorrow we'll get up and do some hiking.
See you later.
5 hours later.
Madhouse. Madhouse. Let's take a look around. This is a madhouse. And we aren't even in the park, by the stadium yet. Time to walk. All right, Gamecock Park, they call this.
Now which way do we go?
You still have tickets.
Well, I know we're assessed. I don't see any signage.
You're high up.
It's pretty good too.
Well, up to the top of Mount Everest, it should be. Okay, we're hiking. Hiking.
We're strolling.
We're strolling. Late night last night, so.
But Gamecocks won.
Hey. Oh yeah, you know, college football, hollering and screaming. This is the Lake Loop, Lake Trail, which of course circles Lake Centennial and goes a little bit deeper into the woods that way. And you'll see a little bit of B-roll of that. But we're doing the easy walking trail. This is probably the most popular trail with the locals for dog walking and kitty strolling and the like.
Oh yes.
So we're just
nice paved concrete path. Most of it anyway.
And lots of pretty oak scenery, as you see. Yeah, we're gonna take it easy this trip. No arduous hiking on this one. Sesqui being 1,400 and something acres, you know, which that's a good chunk of land. 4 trails in total,
I believe so.
and all of them are 2 miles or longer. I think the shortest one is 2 miles or darn close to 2 miles. But some of them are earmarked for biking and pedestrians. This one's pedestrians only. But yeah, if you're looking for walking like you mean business, which she's doing today, leaving me in the dust. Plenty of opportunity, plenty of choices for a lengthy, serious walk. So, whether you want it or not. There we go. And lake, that's what I was looking for, was that lake breeze. Well, there you have it, folks. That's the Lake Loop Lake Trail, all the way around Lake Centennial. A little bit faster than I was led to believe. We were gonna stroll it.
I was on a roll. No more Doritos for you.
I'm paying for my vice. His vices go, Doritos aren't a bad one.
True.
Cardiologists may not agree, but
I know mine wouldn't.
all right, so back to the camper, out of these sweaty clothes, and maybe do burgers for supper. We'll probably check in with you before the end of the evening, and then start wrapping things up for pulling out tomorrow.
Me.
Check you later.
Chef Smoke. I like when he cooks.
Hey, no stealing the Master Chef's secrets.
Happy Labor Day 2022. As happy as a departure day in the rain can be. It's not raining now, but it was raining on us when we were pulling out. Dump station process. Ugh.
Yeah.
But hey, we made it through the weekend without significant rain on us.
That's true.
Had a good time Saturday and Sunday. Explored a new park. Sesquicentennial, said it right the first time again. Sesquicentennial State Park. One of the original 16 civilian conservation corps parks here in South Carolina.
Also known as Sesqui, for people that don't want to say that big one.
Mission report. What do we think?
Well, The amenities they had there were very nice. The day use area and the splash pad and all the things that you could rent with paddle boats and kayaks and canoes, etc. The campground needs a little work. You can tell it's one of the original CCC campgrounds because everything is really tight.
Laid out back in the day when it was tents, all
Yeah.
before they knew about big 45-foot polyhauler rigs.
Yeah, and it's all dirt and sand and tree roots and washed out ruts, and so it needs a little TLC.
But they got plenty of sites for one of the original. I mean, 84
Well,
sites.
yeah.
That's pretty big for these original 16 parks.
Not a lot of big rig sites. Probably more friendly to our size or smaller, especially if you have a pop-up or tent.
And as always, we saw some folks bigger than us in there, and I've always admitted I'm a coward when it comes to maneuvering this thing. So braver souls may think my assessment is wrong, but I don't know.
Yeah, pretty tight. But I know they do have some full hookups, which is not the norm for a state park. I don't think there are a lot of them, but there are some that look fairly new, like they probably put them in within the last year or two. Didn't really get into the bathhouse at the campground. The ones over at day use area were
Serviceable.
Yeah.
Yeah. And aged, but clean.
Yeah. So there you have it.
That's the campground.
That's the campground. Lots of shade, lots of trees, which make it a little tricky to get around in some spots, but ours was pretty good.
We kind of reminded us of the layout of Kings Mountain. It's a lot of tight maneuvering because of the trees.
Campground's kind of been two loops, like a figure 8. So where our site was, we had to go all the way around the figure 8, just about. So, but that's okay.
With that, we will put a bow on Mission 35. Sesquicentennial State Park was, for what we wanted it to be, a Labor Day weekend getaway, a success. Our next adventure will remain a mystery to you because I have learned what's the point in telling you what our next trip's going to be. Because by the time something comes along, some disaster will come along and we'll have to change plans. We do have a couple more things booked for the year, and hopefully they'll go off without a hitch. But I'm not going to bother to say because who knows.
But stay tuned. We do have a cooking video coming up.
We've got a cooking video coming. I said earlier in the year, I've got a couple of different how-to videos in mind. It's just finding in time to shoot them. Maybe I'll get lucky and we'll get those out. But we've at least got the cooking video coming soon, and our next adventure, which will be, I think, end of September, beginning of October, if it goes off as scheduled. So, some way or another, you will see us again in the not-too-distant future. And until then, as we always try to do, keep living and learning.